It is 11:12 p.m. on June 15th. It is a Sunday, and I'm finally home for the rest of the summer. I'm not going anywhere. I don't plan on going anywhere. I'll be here doing a lot of help around the house, but I also finally feel like I find the time to start working on some art things and some video game things. And maybe I have some opportunities to do some internship stuff, some projects for a local nonprofit that I worked with last year. And so that will be fun if I get the time. But, it's coming home from a large vacation with the family and a shorter one with friends, but one that I enjoyed, I think, vastly more. I am in a weird headspace because I have been doing things for so long, and I come home and there's so many things that I want to do. Like I talked about how I wanted to I want to rearrange my room a little bit. I want to clean the basement. I want to start doing little things because I think it's like I have not felt like I've been in a space where it's my space that I'm comfortable with, that I use, that it's mine for an entire year since last summer. Because when I got into my room this year at school, it wasn't my room. I was just in it. I was living in somebody else's room. It wasn't mine. I didn't feel comfortable there. And I have the time to do things, and I just want to do all of that, but then I have to do other work that I don't want to do, and it's just, I feel so odd and so, I'm a little lost right now. I don't know what's really happening because I have been so busy for so long, doing so much work, worrying about things that I need this summer to do nothing. And I don't get this summer to do nothing. And it's not the fact that I'm just going to be sitting around the house playing video games all day. I have things that I want to do, things that I'm excited to do, some things I'm excited to learn, to practice, to do things around this house. But I really think I just need to be alone for so long. I enjoyed so much hanging out with my friends, but I needed to be home at that point. I couldn't, I would have loved to just keep hanging out forever with them, but I needed to be in my own house. And I told my friends, because one of them was like, oh, we should meet up in New Jersey one time. We'll go down there and we'll play some golf. We'll just have a time. And I'm like, that sounds amazing, but I'm going to disappear for a while. I don't think that I'll be able to meet up with anybody else because I feel like that since the start of this new year, I have wanted to do things, so many things that I feel that I was too uncomfortable, too shy, too scared to do because I wasn't in a space that I was comfortable in. And now that I'm finally in a space that I'm comfortable in, I want to start doing these things that I've been talking about for so long. Yet, I can't. I have other things that I'm being forced to do, and I just want to, I'll work for my parents. I'll do a lot of landscaping, but I'm gonna tell them, hey, I'll do work for you, but once I'm done with work, I'm not gonna be doing things with you anymore. I'm done at 4 o'clock or 5, or wherever they need me, and after that time, unless I come to you saying I want to do something, leave me alone. Because I think I really, really need to be alone for a while. When I was at the airport, I was feeling fine because there was no expectation of somebody come up and talk to me or do anything. I could just sit down and be alone in my own space. I could be somewhere else. And I really, I want to do these creative things, but they're always feel like they're being blocked in some way. And I know that when I'm alone and I have the passion to do things like this room that I'm standing in. Last year, we quote unquote remodeled it and moved a bunch of beds out, put in these bunk beds that we've had for years, ever since I was born probably. Moved around this area, put the desks in the way I wanted so I can set up my computer. This would have probably taken a week without me. And I did it in an entire day because I wanted to do it. And there are things that I want to do. Like my basement is not clean. There are places that shouldn't be. TV's in a spot where there's too much glare. I need to move some things in places. And it'll take so long, but if I want to do it, my parents would never complain that I'm just sitting around the house because I'll be doing that the entire time. It's something that I want to do. Like rearranging my room is something that I want to do. And yet I still feel I'm like blocked. Like I haven't been able to do what I've wanted to do for so long that I'm here. I just want to do these things. And even now I still feel like I can't. And it feels really bad. Like I'll have a couple of days on my own because my mom was like, you don't have to work for a little bit because you have been really away from the house for so long, which I'm very grateful for, but it's still not enough time. Like I really want to start working out more, playing a lot more golf because I just enjoy that. I want to get more creative, work on these video games things, work on practicing art, do these interior design, I guess, and do these things, but I just can't. And it feels futile to start them because then I know that I won't be able to complete it. And it just feels not great. And it's just the fact that if I was alone in this house, I would be so much better off because I could do what I want to do. Maybe it's just because I haven't been home for a while, but I really want to get these things done. And I feel like I'm starting to get there. But it's just my parents are the obstacle at this point. They are the obstacle. And I can't really get around them. It's just the fact that they don't really understand how important this is to me and how much it will mean to me if they just let me do these things. But, I don't know, it's a really weird feeling just being right here, right now, knowing that even all these things that I have the ability to do, I won't just because they don't want me to. And it's not like it's only for me. Like, sure, the video game thing and the art is only for me. But rearranging the basement and cleaning it out is for them too. And they don't see it. And they're like, it's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Because I also live in this house. And I feel like I play a heavy role in helping out and designing things within here because I live here too. This is the house, like, it's not the house I necessarily grew up with, but this is the house that have had my formative years. I spent COVID in this house. I did so many things, and I want it to be mine as well. And right now it is. But because it is mine, I want to change some things, and they're just not letting me do it. It's really frustrating. So, hopefully, at least I'll be able to get my room done. Hopefully I'll be able to convince my mom that this is also important, and I really want to get this done. And hopefully I can just learn how to draw, and learn some things I need to do with coding for video games, because that's important too. And I'm super excited that I possibly have the time to do these things, but it feels odd. Like I feel like I've gone back in time to a different year. Everything, it just feels different. Like I'm getting not like waves of nostalgia, but like these feelings of like excitement and I wouldn't say like exploration, but like almost adventure about doing some of these things that I've wanted to for so long, that I haven't felt since the pandemic year. That I really, really want to do these things, and I just fear that I won't be able to, and it's really all because of my parents. I've talked about how it's been a rough year, and they really haven't let me cope with it. They just kind of gave me the idea that, well, that sucks. You're going to have to move on. And because this has been a really, everything changed. A lot has happened. And I still don't know if I've processed it all the way. And they are forcing me to move on to a bunch of things. And maybe now I've moved on a little bit. But now I'm in a space where, because I've moved on, I have changed the things that I've wanted to do. And I've wanted to really dive into the things that I am super interested in, because I didn't get into where I wanted to go to. And maybe it was because I didn't try hard enough. So now, with the things and the creative endeavors that I so dearly want to do, if I actually try doing them, it'll work out. And I just need to do it. I just don't want them to stop me from doing it.